This is probably one of the hardest videos I've had to make because I'm going to be making a decision that will impact my channel by a lot. Whether if it's a positive impact or a negative impact, I would say maybe it's leaning more towards the negative, but it's for the better good. So if you didn't know, Sols RNG Era 9 just released a couple hours ago. I streamed it. Me and my fanbase thought it was an okay update. There was really nothing too bad about it. It was the usual new gears which you couldn't craft in one day, new auras which if you didn't get, then the game would just be boring because you would have no potions to pop to get the aura. And that's honestly pretty much it. Once I used up all my potions, I got nothing. There was nothing left for me to do. And the saddest thing about this whole update was that it didn't even break 100k concurrent players, and this is no joke. It only went up to, I believe, 80k, and now it's sitting at 60k, ducking below 59 maybe, and that's not a good sign. Because as far as I know, the previous updates easily went over 100k. So it's either that this update was just poorly received by the fanbase, which I think might be the case because of Gen 1 getting locked down. I think because of people spamming L update. Or it's just simply because the RNG gimmick has fallen off and people have moved on from the RNG gimmick to other things entirely. Could be a mix of both. But I mean, whether or not if it's a mix of both, it's not a positive thing, it's a bad thing. The game is slowly dying, guys. I don't want to say this, but it is not hitting the usual numbers like it did before. And seeing how Era 9 didn't even go above 100k, I have no reason to believe that Era 9.5 will even go above 100k. So I have to make a very important decision now. I've been playing this game since March. I believe Era 5 to Era 7 was probably the best moments of my life. I was having a lot of fun back then, just deleting auras, doing crazy stuff with you guys. So much mayhem back then. But it all stopped during Era 8 because that's where things got a bit dry. It got a bit dull after that, so I kinda got inactive. Those were the best times of my life, guys, and I do appreciate you being there for those times, those moments. So now I'll make my decision and say that I'll be quitting Sols for now. I'm tired of keeping the game open and getting no globals and rolling nothing, popping heavenlies and getting nothing. So I'll be quitting for now, but not entirely, because if Era 9.5 does bring good content to the game, and if it does bring back a whole large amount of the player base back, I will be happy to return and play Era 9.5. But for now it seems that Sols RNG has fallen off drastically, and that's just a sad sight to see, guys, but it's what happens when you delay an update for so long. Now I know they had no choice but to delay the update because I think one of the devs got sick and health should always come first. But I felt as if there were other alternatives like hiring other devs to take over the place of the sick individual just to get the update out as quicker as they could, but either they didn't try that or just couldn't. But I don't blame them because maybe whatever happened with the dev team was just simply out of their control, but this game is just, it just doesn't hit the same anymore, guys. And I don't really enjoy Sols RNG anymore, if I'm being honest with you, which I am being brutally honest with you. Sols RNG is just not fun anymore. It was fun for the past, well, 3 eras from 5 to 7, at least for me, but now it's just starting to die down. and I feel as if I almost have no passion for this game anymore, so I'm gonna be leaving the game now. Grinding anime vanguards for that shiny Igris. Probably gonna be my next stream, so keep an eye out for that. But for now, I'll be signing out, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in Era 9.5. Have fun, guys.